Last time, on SiegeSMP, Io was working on their necklace, modifying it from one of their own blood feathers to instead be one of Dawn's, a lovely canary yellow, when Mara appeared and started talking to Io about plans for the Vampire Gala, asking for help on targeting Eloise, their vampire sire. And then Percy showed up, discovering that Mara was in fact alive, quote unquote, when he had thought Mara to be dead. But he agreed to keep it a secret and would be joining them in whatever plans they have for the gala. Even agreeing and helping Io make a dress. Something distracting for the party. Shall we see what he made? Well, well. Fits like a glove. I guess I shouldn't be surprised. Hello there, Feathers. Would you like to see? I think that will work. What about you? Oh, there are shinies, yes. That there are. Why don't we go downstairs? I believe we have another distraction waiting. I don't actually know what Percy's wearing either.
Well, look at you.
Look at you.
Does it fit?
Like a glove.
Good. It means I did my job.
I guess I shouldn't be surprised. But your wings.
I feel like bright blue and yellow probably wasn't, correct for the occasion.
It's going to take you forever to get all of this out, Percy.
Well, I got it in, didn't I? This isn't, it's not the first time I've done this. I have tricks.
Tricks?
A little oil will go a long way.
Uh-huh.
I don't know, maybe I'll ask for your help later. But I don't know, I think it's better.
It does look nice.
Thank you. And you look quite distracting, if I do say so myself.
Good. You did quite a good job.
Thank you. I'm a little rusty. I'm glad I still got it.
If only Dawn was here.
I think he would start drooling.
Come on, we have a party to attend.
That
Do
we do.
I need to do anything to be able to leave?
You have all of the points marked?
Mm.
Let's find one.
If we go directly north, there's one close.
Do you have rockets for the trip?
Mm-hmm.
Just take my hand. Come over here. Oh. Every time. And step up and through. You should feel maybe slightly tingly, but it shouldn't hurt.
Feels strange.
Hmm.
But you're right, it's not painful.
Good.
Then
I think we're expected somewhere.
I guess so. Are we flying there, or are we
Do
using
you
a
have a
waystone?
warp stone?
I don't.
Would you like one? I happen to have an extra.
Oh? I believe it's been a very long time since I've used a warp stone.
You can use it to get to somewhere closer. I don't think there is a waystone at the manor itself, but we can get closer.
All right.
Let's see. Which ones do you have?
Asher's Manor.
We can get there from there. It's really
Alright.
close.
I'll meet you there.
Okay. Here we are. Oh. There's so many of them. Oh, they all want me. That's not a good idea. Alright.
Maybe there's another good reason to be bringing you as my chaperone.
What, me being immune?
You being not just immune, but particularly painful to bite.
Yeah, I had to get permission from Asher to be here, actually.
Oh.
And had to remind him that, yes, it hurts more for them than it does for me.
Well, this is
Hope they
not
don't-
what I expected.
Oh. Excuse you. Nice. Gift.
Where are we going?
Somewhere, I assume.
Maybe the red carpet leads the way?
I think so.
Well, that's Rothmore Castle. We go
Down the
down?
stairs we go.
You know, I know I've technically been here before, but everything's so hazy.
Yeah, and it wasn't necessarily like this. You ready?
Yes.
We can still back out.
No, we're here to help Mara.
Okay. Shall we?
Hello.
I'm starting to think I missed a color coded for the clothing. I'm wearing blue. Everyone's wearing red. This is quite embarrassing.
I thought about it, but I didn't.
I don't suppose you have an invitation, my friend.
I was invited by proxy. Io has to have a chaperone.
And I was personally invited.
Oh, I owe you.
Indeed, quite indeed.
I would
I've
say
heard
that.
I was
I believe
quite
I
good
can
to see
make-
you again.
I've never met you, my dear. I've heard a lot, though. My name is Evangeline.
Pleasure.
It's all mine.
Hmm.
If you're hungry, we have refreshments. I don't think your friend here would find them particularly appealing. I'm quite sorry. I only have really prepared enough regular food for one.
I understand. I wouldn't expect anything less.
What's your
I-
name?
Percy.
It's nice to
or
meet you,
if-
Marcy.
You would prefer a more formal name, Perseus.
Well, you can call me Evie if you would like.
It's nice to meet you.
I've just recently got back up out of, well, above ground. It's been a bit.
Well, welcome back. I am the avian prefect.
That? I kind of had a feeling. You're dressed a little bit fancy, and I wouldn't expect the
Evie,
prefect
it's
to
a
be-
gala.
Okay, well, I wouldn't expect.
There is
I'm
a
sorry,
dress code, you know.
Last
We
time I
did
talked to
decide
an
on it.
avian, their version of fancy was different than mine, so.
Well, I'm glad to know that we're on the same page.
I'm. Me too. Maybe
But-
I'm just a bit still dated.
I am not here to be anything more than keeping an eye on things, making sure everything is okay.
Oh, of
Well, it
course.
certainly is an honor to have effect of the Avian Council in my humble abode. And if I may apologize for the crass nature of our first meeting, I
would also like to
overstepped.
apologize. You may have
Oh, no need,
overstepped a
no
little
need.
bit, but it was no excuse for me to act the way that I did.
Well, then I suppose it's safe to say we hold no hard feelings anymore?
No, I don't believe so.
Oh, wonderful, wonderful.
It's good to see you again, Cavity.
You as well, Percy. I was just thinking, I don't know if I have any appropriate avian food. However, I do have some. No, sourceberries probably won't be good for you, would they?
I'll be right
maybe
back.
better than
I'm
you
gonna go
think.
grab some.
Otherwise, unless you're embedded in some dusty hay bales that perhaps are lying around somewhere,
I'm all right, thank you though. I did bring my own. I wasn't expecting to be catered to, so it's okay.
Understandably so. I mean, this is a vampire gala after all.
I do understand that I am out of place
Put-
here,
Yes.
and I will do my best to be out of the way.
Why, good evening, Your Highness.
Eloise, pleasure.
A pleasure.
And Evie, back from the dead.
Hi, Asher. It's been too long.
It's been far too long.
How's my favorite prince doing these days?
Just fine. I thought you were in a grave somewhere.
Oh, so you knew?
Vaguely.
Fair. No, I was, but you can't keep me dead for very long. This face needs to be seen.
Well, I'm sure it took you weeks to get all the sticks out of your hair.
Oh, you're funny.
Hmm.
It looks like you still have some in yours, actually.
That's just Kaza.
Anyway, Percy, I have you some food. I find it rude to not
Oh.
feed a house guest.
Thank you. I do appreciate that.
Of course. I try to be a good hostess, even if it's not technically my home. But no. Is this Kaza, then? I've heard a lot about him.
Have you?
Yeah. From just kind of people around. Snow. Eloise.
Well, I'm sure what you've heard is misinformed now.
Oh, I heard you were in a band. That's so sweet. Or is that different now?
It's different now.
It's a shame. Music's powerful.
Hmm.
But no,
Maybe.
If you all are hungry or thirsty, we have refreshments. But besides that, feel free to mingle. I believe we have a few more people coming. But vampire territory is a bit sparse nowadays, as I've noticed.
How many invitations did you send out, Evie?
Wouldn't you like to know?
Well, I didn't happen to get one, so.
I did notice that!
Well, you don't need an invitation. You're the prince. Naturally, you are welcome wherever in vampire territory.
True.
Who did tell you about the event?
I don't believe I'll be informing you of that.
You're always so fun to banter with, Asher. You always think I'm gonna stab you in the back.
Well, given the opportunity, I'm sure you would try.
Oh, honey, I wouldn't you do the disservice. I could easily take you from the front.
Well.
Anyway. I believe that's a lot of them. Verse and Snow should be here sometime soon. But Eloise, would you want to get into place for openings?
Indeed, indeed.
What on earth did you do to your wings?
I colored them. Didn't feel right to be a bright, blazing beacon of blue.
Safer to blend in with the masses and wear our colors?
I thought about wearing blue, but
I mean, you would be out of place. Cavity's wearing blue.
yeah, but see, my shade of blue happens to be quite sky-like and bright.
Well, that's right, it is, isn't it?
It is. It is very much so.
That would
didn't know
look
you-
I don't want to say garish, but
It would
garish.
be- I am already out of place. I feel as though I don't need to be more so.
Oh, you don't feel in place in a room full of vampires? That's
I didn't know
quite a
you
shame,
could dye your
isn't it?
wings. Is it the same way you would dye hair? I'm curious.
They're not dyed. They are just charcoal covered.
Oh,
Oh, so mud.
It's
Oh.
not mud.
that's mud.
It's
mud.
not mud.
That's mud. You rolled an ash.
I did not roll an ash, it was applied.
You rolled in ash like a chicken rolls in the dirt.
I think it looks good.
Thank you, Kaza.
I agree.
I am just teasing.
I know. I get flustered fairly easily, you will notice.
No, it's okay. I don't wish for you to feel unwelcome, even if you are a bird out of water here. But no, I wanted us to all come together, and Eloise had the great idea. Since, Asher, you don't throw as many parties as your predecessor, so there's not really a good opening for all of us to mingle. Not a good
Really,
time.
when was the last time you went to a good gala?
Exactly. And granted, this is small. I'm not going to pretend like this is some grand thing. But how do you expect younger vampires to get to know their former? Really?
Well, as I remember it, and I'm sure you do too, Evie, people often ended up dead when we had parties like this back in the day.
And that was the best part.
Oh, but that's so fun.
Which is why I opted to keep the younger vampires away from it.
I happen to remember you taking a few people out at those same parties.
True.
So you're gonna starve the younger generation of some fun because you made some bad decisions in your youth? Can take you for a
You
helicopter
also
parent.
made bad decisions in your youth.
I made
Evie.
great decisions.
Aren't bad decisions simply tradition with vampires?
Maybe for you all. I make great decisions all the time.
In the last several centuries, it has been about breaking the cycles of our traditions versus encouraging them to continue. So no, I did not deem it appropriate to continue having blood parties amongst
And
the
who
vampires.
said they would just be the blood ones, my friend?
Hmm.
You're robbing
You're
younger
getting too
vampires
wrapped up in the
of mentors.
details.
Bad mentors, I might add.
Wow. It's harsh. You cut me deep. You harm me. Ugh.
Oh, so
I might just go crawl back into the ground. I'm so hurt. Our
well.
lovely princes scolded me for being rebellious as a teenager.
An understatement.
What harm is a couple decades of damage?
Even damn it.
Well, to us, nothing, but to those outside of us, everything.
And when did you care? Sorry, Percy. No offense.
None taken.
You are lovely. Did you know that? You are just like a ball of sunshine to be around.
Well,
You have no
you
idea.
seem like-
If anyone gets hungry and a little bitey, I highly recommend sticking to the drinks table.
Oh.
It'll hurt a lot more than it will pay off any other way.
You drink
Yes,
some
I had
holy
heard
water
about
before
that
coming
little-
down here?
No poultry for dinner.
no. See, I always experience the unfortunate side effect of what happens when you drink my blood. You kind of get sunburned.
Oh. How'd you swing that?
Genetics.
Oh. You
Quite
must
the
have
genetic
one
pool,
hell of
then.
hell of a blood type.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what it is. Call it sun positive.
That was a horrible joke.
Instead of like writing the O, you put the little sunbeams going out.
Yeah. You get it.
You know, for as much as you'd like to... Never mind.
You like my jokes. Admit it.
I was going to say, for as much shit as you give your sister, you're not all that much better sometimes.
Hey now. That's them's fighting words. Wonder where she gets it from.
I see you're settling in with Percy quite well.
Yes.
I'm glad.
Can I ask
I've
her?
been meaning to check in on you again, but it seems like I haven't had to. Seems like you're perfectly fine.
Can I ask, are you living outside of vampire territory?
You don't know. I'm currently detained in avian territory. Hence why
Quote
I need...
unquote detained.
I was about to say, you seem capable.
Well, there was an incident a while back at the most recent council summit that resulted in Io getting arrested by me. And since then, Io has been living in avian territory and has recently just gotten an expansion and is being reintegrated into society. So, figured what better thing to do than allow them access to an event.
Allow.
Yes.
Interesting.
Well,
You look
Vampire
lovely,
Vampire borders are closed, Evie. Percy had to seek explicit permission to come into the territory in order to get Io here.
I did, yes, and Io cannot leave without me.
I do think it's funny that you can stop people from leaving.
Me?
Yeah,
I don't stop them from leaving, I stop them from coming.
that's what you think.
Well, you are perfectly capable of transforming into a bat and flying over the wall if it suits your fancy.
Fair enough then.
No, I was just curious. I heard a little bit about you, Io, but your situation's not one I'm familiar with. I'm a little bit out of the loop, I suppose.
I have to admit it's been a long time since I've been here.
Are you older? I thought you'd be only a few decades.
More like a couple of centuries.
Really?
And you were worried about being someone's mother.
I was! I had expected. Well, I mean, all I'd heard about from Eloise was people being young. I was worried. I mean, how old is Kaza over there?
25.
Oh, you're just a baby, aren't you?
He bites. Be careful.
Almost
I'll
babies
just pinch
do.
your little cheeks.
Children are.
I think
horribly
we all
bullied,
bite.
so most babies do.
I only became a vampire 5 years ago.
Yeah. It's a rough
Interesting.
transition, I know. But in time, you'll learn how lovely it is.
That's
Or you won't.
I was gonna say, that's a nice way to put it.
Well, think about it. When all of your peers are dead and dying, you'll be up and around. There's not a wrinkle on my face.
Is vanity really worth draining your friends?
Well, it doesn't have to be vanity, and it doesn't have to be your friends. It's quite simple, really. There's more to being a vampire than eternal youth, and there's more to being a vampire than drinking the blood of innocents like hunters might make you believe. It's part of the reasons I at least wanted to throw this party. I've noticed a growing sentiment among vampires recently is self-loathing and hate for what they are. I think it's sad. Truthfully. We used to be proud, lovely people with rich culture, rich parties. Parties that, yes, in our political sphere had killing, but Asher, you have to admit to yourself that that's not because we were vampires. If we were human, we would have killed each other the same. We're just dogs in a pen. But that's only if we let ourselves be.
Old
We are
habits
not-
die hard, Evie.
And yet you would let every young vampire think that they are the monsters in the night that need to bandage up their fangs and pretend that they're something they're not.
I don't have them do that, but I do encourage them to think of better ways.
And what better way have you been teaching Kaza?
Kaza is learning self-control.
Kaza looks like a cowering dog behind
Kaza
you.
went through something the other week, and it is occupying his attention. But he
Why don't
was
you
not-
let Kaza speak for himself?
Well, if you'll remember, he's my second.
Well, I'm sure he's his own person, though, aren't you, Kaza?
You were pretty mouthy when you were the second.
How do you feel, Kaza? What are your thoughts? What do you think about vampire culture as a whole? Our history? Or are you going to let the prince speak for you?
I think vampires have a really deep culture. It
And
can
of course,
be
Asher, you're teaching that, aren't you?
I have been.
I believe another guest has
Looks
arrived.
like we have more guests.
Ah, lovelies. Hello, you two. I hope you made it on time and safe.
Yes.
Well, that is most of our crew, I suppose. Does anybody need introductions for these two? Oh. First does that, don't worry. It's our resident magician.
Oh, that's still not good.
It's okay.
Snow,
It is a very tricky staircase.
May I help you?
why are you in the rafters?
Why are you down there?
Because it's polite to introduce yourself on the same level as the rest of the party.
Hello, I'm Snow. Nice to meet you all.
The lovely mage in our staircases verse. A welcome old ally of a few of us at least, me specifically.
You're too kind.
Oh.
Hope I'm not
Ah.
too late.
I
No,
do
you're
believe
okay.
my other fledgling has arrived.
Well, that's certainly a new face.
Well, this place looks better than the last time I saw it.
Yes, well, I've done quite some work on it. And
They got rid of the spiders. Most of them.
yes, mainly that, yes.
I'm sure
Nice.
they were plenty pleased with that.
Oh, you've no idea, but I'm certainly very glad to see you again.
Hmm.
I wasn't sure if you would take me up on my invitation.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if I was going to either.
You're Mara, correct?
Yeah. You must be Evie, right?
Yes, it's a pleasure to meet you. And I've been
Nice to
staying
meet
here
you
in
too.
Rothmore for a bit.
I heard, Snow and, Verse told me a lot about you.
Oh, they're two of my favorite people, so I'm glad.
Yeah.
You're welcome to pretty much the place. I have to admit it's smaller than what I'm used to, but I'm used to big areas and massive parties that go on for weeks.
Well, it is a bit stuffy underground.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
No,
We
no.
mostly wanted to get everybody together for something small and quaint. Provide some food, be able to chit chat.
Eloise, was the purpose to remove the locations that we had to walk?
Oh, you mean my waystone?
Oh no, yes, what else would I mean?
I might have fiddled with it a bit, but should be
Oh,
back
a
up and
bit.
working now.
Yes, well. A good exercise, I guess.
So this
No, you
is
said Mara, was it?
Yeah, hi.
You're
Who are
the
you?
newest one, aren't you? Ah, you can call me Cavity.
Nice to meet you, Cavity. Yeah.
Pleasure.
I do love your dress, by the way.
Thank you. Percy made it.
Oh, it's beautiful. I was talking with everybody earlier about how some of the most beautiful fashion comes out of not out of vampire culture, but from the outside.
So you guys have refreshments, or?
They're over here.
Yes,
Right this way.
here.
Just-
The big table.
Okay.
It's
Don't
a bit of
worry.
an open bar, one might say.
I kind of might have overdone it. I got given one job for this party, and
Oh wow. Yeah, that's a
Well,
lot.
it just means that nobody's going to be hungry or thirsty or anything.
My mother's always taught me to come with a full plate, whether you're meeting neighbors or meeting dignitaries.
Well, I think there's a little bit of both here, so.
Oh yeah.
Hello there.
Sorry, I was looking for a more private room.
Yeah, it is tense down there.
Oh, that's a bedroom. Yep. Okay.
Bold.
Well, this is not much better, but it's not a bedroom.
Hello, Kaza.
Hi. Been a long time.
Yeah. It has. You look like
Sorry.
shit.
Well, I thought I looked pretty nice.
I mean, you're dressed spectacularly, but you look just like Asher all over again.
Yeah. I guess I do. Guess, being around him that long does that to you.
Maybe I was lucky then that he decided to stab me in the back.
Yeah. Maybe you'd be the one with, blonde hair.
Ew.
Well, I don't think you'd look bad with blonde hair.
You know, I didn't get to see you as a redhead for very long, but blonde certainly doesn't suit you.
Yeah. But I think those days are pretty much gone now. How is, are you still under arrest, last I heard.
Yes. I am.
How is prison life treating you?
Well, I'm on a bit of a parole for good behavior.
Good behavior. And you didn't even do anything wrong.
My cell has been expanded to most of the capital city. I have my own house.
You know I didn't agree with what they did to you, right?
Something tells me you don't agree with a lot of things that they do.
That's true. But there's not much I can do. And he made that very clear. Last week.
What did he do?
Have you ever felt a hunger so strong that you would drain the life of someone who showed you nothing but kindness? Like a rabid dog.
Yes.
Then I think you know exactly how I feel. Starvation is not fun.
No.
And they're talking about these blood parties like it's... It's sick. Of course, no one wants to... She asked why younger vampires are self-loathing or hate themselves. So, well, how can you like yourself when you... I killed them. And they were nothing but good to me. I killed Lyra in front of Kaiko. And he called me a monster. And used his magic against me.
What we are is not good. I know that much. But sometimes some people teach you that you can be kind.
Is this made with real blood?
It's animal.
I guess it's better than human.
Dawn has been learning ways to make baked goods with things I can eat.
I'm glad you have someone. Make sure they're not taken away from you.
I plan to. You could come by sometime.
No, not allowed to leave.
You're not allowed to leave.
My heart still beats. Because he allows it. I breathe because he allows it. I am not a person. I am a clay doll that he molds. And that is my life now. But maybe being tucked away is better than being out there. I don't want to hurt anyone else. Pike's gone, Synth's gone. Geico's gone, Lyra's. I don't have anybody left.
You could, Kaza. You still could. I thought there was nothing and no one left.
He will kill you.
He can try.
I would be talking to you right now about this could get me killed.
They're asking to come in.
Then I guess we better change the topic.
Don't worry, it's just me and Verse. I figured I was about to say. I figured I didn't get to talk to you both in front of your respective guarantors. Something tells me you both act differently when you're not in front of Percy and Asher. There's no need to be cold.
I've never heard anyone talk to him like that before.
I've known Asher for a very long time.
Yeah, and he didn't do anything to you. Maybe that's why.
Oh, he tried.
He did?
Many times when we were young. But, no. I did mean what I meant or said earlier. I get the feeling neither of you are too keen on me or many of the people here. I did mean it when I said it was a shame you weren't in your band anymore.
Thanks.
Asher is not the boogeyman you think he is. But don't get too uppity about it. Speaking of which...
I think he's calling for me. I should,
You know it's rude to eavesdrop.
I'm not eavesdropping, I'm looking for my second. I've been calling for him.
Sorry, I pulled him away.
You're fine, Verse. You can do whatever.
I think that's the wrong one. But...
Oh, Io. My apologies. I couldn't see who was speaking amongst the gaggle of you in the doorway.
Can't let some girls chat?
Well, you have fun. I'm gonna return to making sure that everyone's behaving down here.
Oh. Behaving. Really? Asher. He's a self-righteous I'm sure
Yeah,
you
that
realized
sums
it
it
now.
I realized it a while ago.
I do think it's amazing that you're living in avian territory. I don't think it's amazing you're arrested there, but...
You guys got room for one more in here?
Come on in.
We did just lose one, so...
Yeah, I kind of heard... Is everything okay with Kaza?
I don't think
Do you
anything's
think
ever been
everything-
okay with Kaza.
Is anything okay with anyone who has business with Asher?
Fair. He's a complicated guy. That's for
Mara,
Hmm.
can I ask you something?
sure. Sure.
And I suppose this is a question for Io as well. How do you two feel about being vampires? Hey, Snow.
They're all jerks, so I came up here.
Okay, that sounds about right.
Leading
Oh.
question.
Yeah, back to the question, I guess.
How do you feel about being vampires? Not in the culture, not associated with Asher or Kaza or anything, but being you. A part of you just as the color of your hair or the length of your nails might be.
Do you want an honest answer?
I would never want you to lie to me, Io.
Your friend down there captured me, turned me in this very castle. Turned me into the monster I was hunting. And then because of that, I got to sit and rot for centuries.
Do you believe he did that because he's a vampire? Or do you think he did that because the Rothmores had long centuries of sadistic violence in their books? Because I can tell you the answer. And it's not that he has fangs in his mouth.
It's that he's a prick. Friend or not.
Yes, 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 that one. That one.
I love Alois in a distant way. He's
I love
useful.
Asher in a distant way.
And he, well, has been by my side for many years. It's the loyalty you give an absent uncle who keeps asking you for money. One that you used to laugh the jokes of, who used to maybe bump you on his knee. You still love him, but you know that, in the end of the day, if it wasn't that history, you probably wouldn't. I don't blame you if you hate him. I don't blame anybody if they hate him.
I don't care about his history. You can't hurt people like that and get away with it.
Then kill him. Knock him out cold. Do whatever you want. Or don't vanish like Bert. But know that you now have the ability to.
It's almost as if I said something similar.
Do you know why I'm a vampire?
Why?
During the war, my parents were mages. And during the war, men burned my home to the ground. Human men. Not vampires, not hunters even. And so, I followed that trail. And I found that men are stupid. There's a bit of inside of every vampire that's still a human, and it's that evil, horrible part of them. It's what makes them kill, it's what makes them hurt. It's what made the man who turned me so gullible at the cute little thing that bat her eyelashes at him. And said, "Pretty please, I'll be such a cute fledgling." You have fangs in your mouth, both of you now. Use them. You're not evil because you're a vampire, and neither are they. They're evil because they're men.
Thanks for the pep talk. I think I see where Snow gets it from.
I try. I really do. I try to be a good ally. And besides, something tells me you both didn't come here to enjoy the party. You're both standing off to the corner like you thought I was gonna lunge at you earlier.
Well, let's just say we came here to put.
Whenever anybody crosses any of you, give them hell. It's where the fangs on your mouth came from.
Mara,
Yeah.
your future is unclear to me, dear one. Be careful where your plans may lead you next. Trust yourself. I have no other guidance for you now.
Okay.
Must you always speak in riddles?
Always.
I think I have someone to go bat my eyelashes at.
Yeah.
And say, pretty please, don't you think I can sing such a pretty song for you?
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. It's go time. Yeah. Thanks.
Oh. But no, How are you all getting along down here?
Say
Fine.
fairly
Oh.
well. Some friendly conversation, some friendly banter now and then.
Some unintentional puns.
Yes,
Yes,
unintentional puns.
the ice has been thoroughly broken, I would say.
Well,
Percy, everything I learn about you makes you so much more endearing to me.
Really?
Yes.
Well, now I'm wondering what you've heard.
Well, it's just from today. I have not heard about you at all from before today.
Well, now I'm wondering what girl talk was about.
Oh, what else does girl talk about? Boys.
true.
Girl talk can be about girls.
They don't need to know that.
I think perhaps this lovely gala could use a bit of music.
Oh?
Yes,
Did Eloise
I
ever tell
suppose.
you his reasoning for picking his fledglings?
Refresh my memory.
Why, we're sirens. Now the only vampire sirens that have ever been.
One of a kind.
Two of a kind.
One of Chiron's old ideas. I
Go
suppose I
ahead.
never got the chance to tell you then. Since, well, we haven't been here in 200 odd years. I never quite got to tell you the purpose of your turning, I do believe.
Mm-hmm.
You see, while the war was going on, one of the greatest obstacles we faced was the fact that both avians and Mers had sirens, whereas vampires didn't. In fact, until you came about, it wasn't exactly known whether a siren's powers would survive the process of being turned into a vampire, so Chiron charged me with creating the first siren vampire in the hope of using them as a weapon, and luckily, as it just so happened, you had been captured around that same time.
Mm-hmm.
Quite the
Alas.
task to undertake.
Yes, I was quite doubtful of success myself, but here you are, 200 years later, the living proof that it is indeed possible.
Well, would you like to hear the fruits of your labor?
I suppose this evening could use a bit of entertainment, yes?
Shall we then?
Yeah. I think so.
Good enough?
Yeah. This works.
Careful, it might be a bit overwhelming.
They never saw us coming
Until they hit the floor.
They just kept begging for more, more. Na 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 na, all dressed up for it. Na 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 na,
All dressed up for it. Brought up as a southern belle line. Grew into the queen of hell. You were just a little stowaway that stabbed her away to save herself.
you always like the taste of blood, and I get off when I point the gun. Need someone to have someone to be so bad with. First one's off was a preacher's son. Last one down was an Englishman. I'm in bed with his bow tie on, all dressed up for it. Na 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 na,
All dressed up for a hit and run.
na 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 na, all dressed up for a hit and run. Devil run toward the rising of the sun.
Deep down.
Run, devil, run away from
Hide a reason for shame. Deep down, you hide a reason for shame.
and if you don't,
Deep down, you know that we are the same. Leaving them feeling betrayed. Breaking the bonds that you've made. There is no price we won't pay. We both know what it takes to survive. Drowning your sorrow and fears. Choke on your blood and your tears. Bleed till you've run out of years. We must do what it takes to survive.
coming around, you best get out of this town. 'Cause
We are the same, you and
We need to get out of here. Let's go. Okay, let's get out.
Did you do it?
Yeah. He seemed kind of dazed, so I don't know how well it worked, but okay, yeah. Let's get a little bit away just in case.
How lucky am I to be immune? That sounded like a doozy.
Yeah. Don said it was a lot. Okay. Yeah, this should be good. Thank you, both.
Don't thank me. I didn't see you.
Well,
Alright. Well, come visit us again.
yeah. I think I will.
Hmm.
What you were saying in there about how the Eloise turned you and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Just if you ever want to talk. I know what it's like too.
Yeah. I'll see you around.
Yeah. You too.
Shall we?
Yes.
Sorry for the armor jump scare. There were zombies.
Sometimes I forget that the undead don't particularly bother me.
How do you feel?
I'm not sure. I didn't quite think through what it would be like to be back there. Just seeing flashes of bits that I hardly remember. And having to stand there next to him.
I know that feeling.
Company was interesting.
Yeah, Evie seems like an interesting individual.
She surprised me.
How so?
I thought that anyone who spent their time with Eloise would be just as bad. Maybe she is, but at least she owns up to it and knows what she is. Hell, she just messaged me. And our song was beautiful, grotesque, and traumatizing and beautiful.
Well, I don't necessarily experience the grotesque and traumatizing bits of it, but I agree it was beautiful.
Kaza is not okay.
I know. If what Asher did to Reyna is of any indication, he definitely needs help.
I've been around you far too long.
What does that mean?
want to help him. I haven't wanted to help people in a long time.
It's a heavy burden. But I think it to be a worthwhile one.
Maybe I just want him to be able to see any of the kindness I have.
If there's a way to help him, we'll find it. He's been on my radar for a long time.
How are you like this? How are you kind?
How am I kind?
They were awful to you. I know that they were. People were awful to Dawn, people were awful to you, and yet you still harbor kindness and love in your heart. It's so much easier to hate.
It's easier to latch on to the negative. But it doesn't feel better. To me, being kind is more than putting on a pretty smile and waving and brushing off insults. It is treating others how I want to be treated. How I hope that they'll treat me in return. And the people that don't do that are not worth being around. And now you're wondering why I've stuck around.
Yes. Not that easy to read now.
You spend enough time with a person, you learn to read them pretty easily. There is a difference between people who are genuinely mean and hurtful, and people who have been hurt and haven't been allowed the chance to grow.
I guess I got a lot of room to grow.
Don't we all? You also put far too much faith in me if you think I am that kind. You simply don't see the hatred because I bury it.
I think I'd still love you even if I did see it.
We'll see. You'll see. If you wouldn't mind, I fear I may actually need help with my wings. If you're lucky, maybe you can steal another feather or two.
More for my collection. Come on. Let's go get you cleaned up of all the mud.
Ugh, not you too. It's not mud.
I know. But you're so fun to fluster. Now sit down. I have a lot of wing to work through.
Oh. Maybe I'll take off the belt.
Turn around. Let me get to work.